It's time for another reality check. And counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is everybody ready? Put on your tinfoil hats, press the like and subscribe buttons, tune in, and let's go! What's going on, guys? Reality check, truth unveiled, coming at you with another one. And well, here we are. I finally decided to come out from behind the veil. Oh, here we go. All right. So on this video, Tulsi Gabbard has decided to release a whole slew of new files in case you guys have missed it. So I decided to do a short video real quick and show off my face. Anyway, let's get into this thing, guys. Let's hear what Tulsi Gabbard has to say here. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that's covered this, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cover this myself right now. So let's hear what Tulsi has to say. Check this out.
After months of searching through intelligence community holdings and files, today I'm releasing new evidence of long-standing U.S. government funding of more than 120 biolabs in over 30 countries. Now, these biolabs include labs in places like Ukraine, which could be at risk of compromise due to the...
In places like Ukraine. That is, guys, that's funny stuff. Man, I remember exposing, I was part of a group exposing the biolabs back in 2020. And 2021, 2022, 2023. I remember in 2023 talking to a military friend and talking about the biolabs in Ukraine. And I remember my military buddy stating that he had been to Ukraine and there were no biolabs. Well, turns out I was right and he was wrong.
ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. In fact, the intelligence community had previously warned that a U.S.-funded biolab in Ukraine likely housed dangerous pathogens and remained vulnerable to long-standing threats of Russian attack, seizure, or damage. Now,
no. But Fauci said that wasn't the case, you know. They said that this was all a conspiracy theory from what everyone says. Fauci also told us there was no gain-of-function research. So where are you getting your information, Tulsi?
until now, evidence
Yep.
regarding the full existence and funding of these laboratories had been knowingly withheld from you, the American people.
Oh, isn't that who would have thunk it? You know, who would have actually thought it? That they would withhold the information from us. I mean, jeez, it's not like 2020 happened like it the way that it did, and there was something released into the public that Shut the whole freaking country and half the world down. But, I digress.
Many of these U.S. government funded biolabs are currently or have previously engaged in research using hazardous and highly contagious pathogens, and in some cases included dangerous gain of function research with very little visibility or oversight. Now,
But I thought Fauci swore there was no, that he had, I thought Obama shut down the gain of function research. I wonder what happened on that one.
President Trump clearly understands the serious threat dangerous gain of function research poses to the American people. And this is why he took decisive action over a year ago. On May 25th, 2025, he signed an executive order to end federal funding of gain of function research around the world.
God bless President Trump.
Here at ODNI, I issued new guidance to the intelligence community directing increased collection on these laboratories and facilities overseas.
Right.
And we're already seeing the results of this increased collection. We're learning new details, for example, on clinical trials that are underway at these facilities and that are raising significant ethical, financial, and security concerns regarding the supposed public health initiatives and U.S. national security. Now, despite the obvious potential for catastrophic global impact that research on dangerous pathogens in biolabs can have, politicians and so-called health professionals like Dr. Fauci, as well as entities within the Biden administration's national security team, lied repeatedly to the American people about the existence of U.S.-funded and supported biolabs.
Thank you. Thank you, Tulsi, for revealing this. Oh my gosh. When people like myself were coming out and we were stating all of these things that Fauci was involved with, we were just conspiracy theorists. Oh, that's all conspiracy theorists. Oh my goodness, how it's so funny how we can be called conspiracy theorists, and so many years later, everything we had said turns out to be true. So we find out that the conspiracy theory is no longer just a theory. It's a conspiracy fact.
Not only did they lie, they threatened those who attempted to expose the truth. So this release today breaks new ground, as the information surrounding the existence, history, locations, and funding of these U.S.-funded biolabs has been intentionally covered up by very powerful people who falsely claimed that these biolabs didn't exist.
I'd sure like to know who these very powerful people are. Please enlighten us, Tulsi, as soon as you can.
Now, they accuse anyone who says otherwise to be foreign assets and traitors to America.
See, I don't know about you guys, but I love Tulsi Gabbard. True American hero she is.
Now, Odie and I will continue working closely with partners across the U.S. government to identify exactly where these labs are and what pathogens they contain to end dangerous gain-of-function research that threatens the health and well-being of the American people and people around the world.
Thank you, Tulsi Gabbard. Thank you, Tulsi Gabbard. We said way back when that there were biolabs in different parts of the world, including Ukraine. I told people that I believed fully that this was part of the reason why Putin went into Ukraine. And the Putin-Ukraine ordeal, Ukraine has always been corrupt. Ukraine has been center of child trafficking. It has been center of the biolabs. And biolabs have been running the biolabs between Ukraine and Wuhan. So, go figure, right? And of course, there's other, areas around the world where they've had biolabs set up as well. But Ukraine and Wuhan were the two main sources, right? So, anyway, all that being said, um, all these people that have been supporting Ukraine and screaming, we must support Ukraine, which, we haven't heard much of anything here lately. Here lately, it's all been, oh, save Palestine, save Iran, keep your hands off Iran. Oh, free Mondani. That's all. That's been the most the most that's been going on lately is free Mondani, keep your hands off Iran, save Palestine, right? I mean, it's always something with these people, man. They anything that is evil, anything that is corrupt, anything that is absolutely sinister and pure debauchery, murder, rape, child abuse, to put it nicely, child abuse, anything that is so anti-God, that is so anything immoral, is what these people will support. And when we expose this stuff, we are crazy conspiracy theorists. Anyway, I'm not going to hold you up on this video. I'm trying my best, guys, to start working on making shorter videos, but most of the stuff that I cover is so difficult. It's so hard to make short videos and be able to get all of that information out in a very short period of time. I have the hardest time getting the information out within an hour span. So to make a really short video is not easy for me to do. I'm trying to work on not talking so much and to the point that I become long-winded. So you guys bear with me on that one. I'm working on that. Anyway, in the meantime, thank you for tuning in. God bless Tulsi Gabbard. God bless Donald Trump. God bless MAGA. God bless America. RCTU Reality Check Truth Unveiled. I'm out.